Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Harness Your Hump Day. I am Tom Harness with Harness Digital Marketing. I hope everybody's Wednesday is off to an amazing start. I am on my first cup of coffee in my Pope Francis cup. One of the topics that we're going to talk about today is one that I get asked once or twice a year, and we speak at. And we usually consult or we kind of get some feedback for, and that is, should funeral homes be on social media? Sometimes we think that some of the businesses are not right or not fit to be or appropriate to be on social media. But the question really is, what business can tell their story in a way to connect with their following? And that alone, I would say absolutely 100% funeral homes should be on social media. So whether you are a person that is interested in services at a funeral home or want questions answered or want to know something, or you are a person that works at a funeral home or a funeral director, this probably can be very beneficial for you. And if you are a consumer or someone that's, we're not going to say anybody's shopping around. That's the last thing. But if you are looking for family members, or if you're looking for advice or trying to plan ahead, then definitely stick around and put some comments down below and let us know. I would love to know your feedback and answer the question, do you think funeral homes should be on social media? And what type of content should they be putting out? Because we will talk about that. So, over the many 7 years that we've been in business, we've consulted, we've done some presentations to funeral groups. And one of the things that I find very interesting is these are a group of people that are very fascinating and very interesting. They have a sense of humor. I'm not saying that we could use all their sense of humor for content for social media, but they're very interesting people. Very compassionate. If you get an opportunity or chance, really meet some of the people in this industry, because they're they're very interesting in a good way. And they're just one of those types of people that are willing to give so much emotion in their time to make sure over and over, daily, weekly, daily, to make sure that the family member, has everything that they need to remember their loved one by. It's just fascinating to me, that industry. So what do we do? Well, number one, if you're in that industry, you need to plan and get on social media now. If you haven't considered it, you need to at least get your names, set them aside, and plan for the future. If you don't, your competitor will. You absolutely 100% need to get out there and get on it. I know what number two is content. And have a plan for your content, but there's so many people that are scared and are thinking of it being insensitive and impersonal and not, what do you do and what kind of content? Well, I'm going to give you some free tips on some of the content out there. Here's some content ideas that you probably could look into. Did you know facts? Dealing with funeral traditions and customs, New Orleans jazz funerals, old traditions, celebrate the life, family tree, ask questions, favorite memories. What did you learn from the people? We always talk about those special moments, but I also think funeral directors hear those and they know them. So I think those are content that you can respectfully use. Some of it's very general terms. You don't want to say that, Uncle Joe Smith was down at the cantina and he had this really crazy story about a horse walking into a bar. I don't know where that came from, but it was just something that popped in. So what I get at is you can still connect. And that's what you got to tell the story. The funeral homes have to have a story. And everyone is different. Everyone offers a different service, a different specialty. And it really comes down to the people. Some other things that you can do: Q&A, connect by asking questions, do video answers, do a Facebook Live. There's still a lot of uncertainty and a lot of things, especially myself, a lot of younger people don't think about it until it happens. There's a lot of pre-planning that you can do and have in place. Doesn't cost a whole lot of money, or if anything, and you have that set aside, and you get to meet the person. And why not meet the person that is going to make sure that you are remembered the way that you want to be remembered, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. If you want to get into all that money stuff, sure, you can do all that. And that's where, you get into insurance and other things. However, all this is about is telling a story and connecting with people. Coping with loss, that's the hardest part. Connecting with those people in need and providing them resources. I've even thought recently about, should some of them set up their own Facebook group pages for that? That might be something very interesting to look into as well. Partner with a counselor. I'm always telling everybody and telling you guys that partnerships on social media is great. Partner with another social media person that has a following online and connect and pull your resources together and see what you can do. Books to read, inspirational quotes, movies. A lot of times when I serve on honor guard for our American Legion here in Carterville, we do a lot of funerals, and sometimes we do the walkthroughs, and that's when we go through at the funeral home and we salute our fallen soldier and pay him the respects, or pay him or her the respects that they deserve. And I'm always interested in hearing the stories, and a lot of times it's about movies or music. Those are things that people really connect with. And there could be another content idea that just popped in my head, top 5 songs that are requested at a funeral home. Don't be scared of the content and get it out there. And finally, with content, community involvement. Absolutely have community involvement. I know many of our funeral homes support Honor Guard. They support baseball team, softball team, all kinds of things. And those are things that people need to know, because why? Because it shows you care, that you're involved in the community and you're just not taking their money and moving on. Being involved in the community is a good thing. And yes, there is a right way and a wrong way to do it. You don't brag about it, but you invite the community into your business. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't have to necessarily be a funeral home. That's any business. So yeah, those are things that you definitely need to do. So community involvement, coping with loss, those are all great content ideas. Have a plan for your content. If you have questions and you are in the funeral industry, reach out to us. Reach out to my team and I. We'd love to. If you want to do a presentation, if you want us to see how we can work with you, or if you just want us to consult with you and audit and see how you're doing right now and give you some feedback, let us know. We would love to help you out and continue serving our communities all over the United States, not just here in Southern Illinois. So let's see here. All right, Susan. Good morning, Susan. Susan says, yes, it makes it easier to find obituaries when they are forgotten with record request, or you can't read someone's handwriting for address information. Yeah, you don't want to read my handwriting, Susan. That's not good. Not good at all. But anyways, there's so many industries out there that people don't even get started because of fear. And it's just not right. Your business, you have this platform right now. You have this platform to market and brand and tell your story and let people know what you stand for. And the other thing that I will get, I guess it's a bonus tip, and I say this pretty consistently. Look at your business and make sure that you are unique and different. Don't be like everybody else. Find your strengths, find your team's strengths, and capitalize on that. And that's what the content should be relevant to and should model and drive people to come to you. Because at the end of the day, and I can't speak for funeral directors by any means, but I'm going to tell you, and I've got friends in the industry. I can tell you it's their character and how they act, not just within the community, but how they act as a person and a human being that's going to sell that. If you can tell that story, that's what people are going to connect with. And then you have to do it consistently. You just can't one and done. You got to consistently let people know that that's who you are and that's what you are, and that's online matches the offline. And that's the beauty of it. All right, everybody, let's see where we're at. We're getting low on events. If you have an event, please send it to me. Looks like the only thing we have coming up is the running of the vines. My buddy Joe Gomez. It starts at Alto Pass on September 5th, and you can still register. It is a 30-mile relay. You can put a team together, I think 2 to 4, I remember. The link is in the description below, and you can click that and get more information. I know Joe's really excited about this, and I think everybody should get their butts out and start exercising. Also, over at Leaf Food Hub, I love this part of this show. My friend Liz DeRunce, who oversees this program at leaffoodhub.com. It is a food co-op that you can order online and have pickup. There's pickup places that you can go to. They have, here we go, pork, chicken, beef, turkey, duck, and bison products, eggs, honey, bread and bagels, goat's milk, cheese, mushrooms, herbs, plant starts, coffee, jams, jellies and syrups, pasta, vegetables, and more. So if you are someone that likes fresh food, or right now, this is really good. If you're not wanting to go to the farmers markets, you just go on to leaffoodhub.com, make your order, and you can have a pickup. Less contact if that's what you want. Great program. Love Liz and all her people that she works with. Check it out. Thank you, everybody. If you found today's Harness Your Hump Day relevant or with good information, please leave us a review on Facebook and Google. Help us out, and we would love the support. No matter what you do today, please make sure that you go out into the world and be the reason someone smiles. And as always, our team at Harness Digital Marketing is always here to hashtag turn the light bulb on for your business or organization. Have a great day, everybody. That smile's for you, Crystal.